Pause for a moment. Look at the data. Every day, billions of human attention cycles are consumed by a single subject. Not war, not survival, not progress. Cats. A non-essential species with no economic utility, no cooperative behavior, and no reciprocal loyalty dominates the most valuable resource of the modern age, human attention. From an evolutionary perspective, this makes no sense. Human cognition evolved to prioritize threats, alliances, and survival-relevant signals. Yet we willingly allocate memory, emotion, and neurochemical reward to an animal that offers nothing in return. This is not random, and it is not harmless. Because when a behavior becomes global, compulsive, and emotionally reinforced, biology, not choice, is usually involved. So the question isn't why are cats cute? The real question is this: why does the human brain respond to cats as if they matter? And what systems inside us are being activated without our consent? Because when you examine the mechanisms closely, this doesn't look like affection. It looks like a neurological exploit. Let's start with the weapon, the face. Your brain has a built-in neural shortcut called Schema, also known as baby schema. It's a visual pattern: big eyes, round face, small nose, high forehead. When your brain detects this geometry, it doesn't analyze, it reacts. Oxytocin is released, the bonding hormone, the trust chemical, the protect this at all costs switch. Human babies evolved to exploit this. That part is normal. What isn't normal is that cats trigger the same response, especially kittens. But even adult cats retain juvenile facial proportions: large eyes relative to skull size, rounded contours, soft geometry. Your brain doesn't see a predator. It sees a baby-shaped obligation. You think you own a cat. Neurologically speaking, you are a biological caregiver to a fake infant, and your brain never agreed to this deal. Now let's talk about the sound, the purr. It feels calming, comforting, almost therapeutic, but that's only the surface layer. Cats produce a specific vocalization called the solicitation purr. This is not a relaxed purr, it's engineered. Under the low-frequency rumble, there's a high-frequency sound, typically between 1,400 and 1,600 hertz. That frequency is not accidental. It closely matches the cry of a human infant. Your auditory cortex is evolutionarily tuned to respond to that sound immediately. Ignoring a crying baby for our ancestors meant extinction. So when a cat purrs like this, your brain doesn't hear cat. It hears distress. Functional brain scans show activation in the anterior cingulate cortex. That's the region linked to empathy and caregiving urgency. You don't find it annoying, you find it impossible to ignore. This isn't affection, this is acoustic manipulation. Now things get uncomfortable. There is a parasite called Toxoplasma gondii. Its life cycle is simple. It reproduces sexually only inside cats. To get back to cats, it infects rodents. Then it rewires their brains. Infected mice lose their fear of cat urine. Some become attracted to it. They walk directly into their predator. That's not metaphor, that's observed behavior. Now here's the controversial part. Humans can also be infected. Roughly 1/3 of the global population carries dormant toxoplasma. In humans, it has been linked to changes in risk-taking, reaction time, and novelty seeking. No, it doesn't control your mind. But does it nudge behavior? Possibly. Enough to influence culture? That question is still open. But if a parasite can make a mouse love cats, it's worth asking whether our obsession is entirely voluntary. Now for the psychological kill shot, dogs love you unconditionally. And that's the problem. Neuroscience shows that intermittent reinforcement produces stronger dopamine release than constant reward. This is how slot machines work. This is how social media works. And this is how cats work. A cat ignores you, rejects you, walks away. Then without warning, it chooses you. That single moment triggers a dopamine spike far stronger than steady affection ever could. Your brain starts chasing the reward. Cats aren't distant because they're cold. They're distant because distance makes attachment addictive. They are the toxic X of the animal kingdom. Here's the part where your brain betrays you. The human brain is not a passive observer. It is a prediction machine. Every second, it forecasts what should happen next. And when reality doesn't match the prediction, the brain releases dopamine. Not for pleasure, for learning. This is called prediction error, and cats are walking prediction errors. They move without warning. They stare for no reason. They attack invisible objects. They vanish, then reappear. Your brain cannot model them. Dogs are predictable. Their behavior follows patterns. That makes them comforting. Cats don't follow patterns. They violate them. Each violation creates a micro spike of neural activity. Attention locks in. Curiosity escalates. This is why watching a cat feels hypnotic. Your brain keeps asking, what are they going to do next? And it never gets a clean answer. Neuroscientists call this a curiosity loop. An unresolved prediction keeps the brain engaged longer than a resolved one. This is the same mechanism behind cliffhangers, mystery novels, infinite scroll. Cats don't entertain you. They destabilize your expectations. And your brain can't let go until the model updates, which it never fully does. That's not cuteness. That's cognitive captivity. Now let's zoom out. Because biology lit the fuse, but culture poured gasoline on it. Cats didn't just hijack individual brains. They infiltrated civilization. Ancient Egypt worshipped them, literally. Cats were associated with Bastet, a goddess of protection, fertility, and domestic harmony. Killing a cat was a capital crime. Fast forward. Medieval Europe flipped the script. Cats became symbols of witchcraft and chaos. They were hunted, burned, erased. The result, a rodent explosion. And then, the Black Plague. Culture punished cats and paid the biological price. But modern society made a hard reversal. The internet resurrected them. Why? Because cats are perfect meme organisms. Short attention span, visual exaggeration, emotion without context. A single frame tells a story. Confusion, judgment, arrogance, indifference. Cats express human-like emotion without explanation. That makes them infinitely captionable. Each meme reinforces familiarity. Each repetition strengthens neural association. Cats become cognitive landmarks. They're not just animals anymore. They're symbols. And once a species enters symbolic space, it stops being optional. It becomes cultural infrastructure. Your brain didn't just evolve to love cats, it was trained. So here's the truth. We didn't domesticate cats. They didn't adapt to us. They exploited us. Through facial geometry, through sound engineering, through dopamine economics, through prediction errors, through culture, and possibly through parasites. This is coevolution, but it's not equal. Cats didn't conquer us with force. They conquered us by slipping past conscious thought and hijacking the systems underneath. The next time a cat stares at you like it owns the room, it probably does. Not because it's smarter, but because your brain was never built to defend itself.